This word we all call love. So, what does love exactly mean? देखिए, हर शायरी प्यार के बारे में है. I think most of the poetry which was written in the world was about love, or love that was lost. Movies are about love. Books are about love. It has been said that love is the answer. That love is all there is. That love is what makes the world go around. Love is what makes the sky blue. Love is what makes the birds sing. At the same time, lot of my friends and fans who have written to me in the DM and in the email have so many questions about love. So much confusion about love. Is love just an emotion? Is it got anything to do with physical attraction? Is there only one love in one life? Can you fall in love again and again? अभी देखिए, मैं expert तो नहीं हूँ, but I have been through this drill. I have been a very, very young person lost in love, not knowing what to do, having received the right advice and still finding it difficult to put it into practice. तो मैं समझ सकती हूँ आप कौन सी समस्या से गुजर रहे हैं. And I have asked on my stories yesterday and lot of you have replied with queries about love. So with whatever little life experience I have, I would like to give my 2 cents on the subject we call love. Let's explore this. So the first question I'm addressing is from Advait, who has asked, my girlfriend won't let me talk to other girls. She is always suspicious. Should we break up? Okay, so Advait, this is the thing, since I don't know any more about this. इसके 2 sides हैं. Typically now, if she's of very, very suspicious nature in general, maybe she got her heart broken, or maybe she's just a suspicious person, or she's heard about guys lying, which a lot of them do, not all of them, a lot of them, in which case she's being suspicious. Now if there's no reason for this and it's coming a lot in the way of your life and your relationship because it's constant scrutiny, constant questions, constant doubt, then maybe you need to rethink if you want to go ahead with this, because obviously she's having trust issues with you. The other side of it is if you messed up in some way because of which she stopped trusting you. कुछ भी हो सकता है बाबा, आपने without any bad intention you didn't give her the facts right. Maybe you're in touch with an ex, maybe you have done something that she didn't like in the past. I don't know. If that is the case, I feel she has earned her right to be suspicious and ask a lot of questions. Now it comes down to if you really love her, it's just a question of making the other person be able to trust you. In which case you don't, react or just lose your shit every time she shows signs of doubt or insecurity or anything. You give that assurance to your partner. That is how it works in a mature relationship. So depending on which side this is on, you'll have to take the call, or I'll be needing more information on this. So our next question is from _Mr_ Potter, and his question is, may I know how to understand a woman? This is the oldest question ever, I think, in the history of humankind. And there's a very, very famous quote which says, women are not meant to be understood, they are only meant to be loved. For the simple reason that भैया understanding के लिए logical approach चाहिए. And typically a woman is not meant to be understood within a logical sequence. ऐसा कोई specific algorithm नहीं है कि like 1, 2, 3 and you understood the woman. She's a story, she's a mystery, she's a song, she can be so many things. She's not meant to be understood logically is all I can say. So in dealing with women in your life may not necessarily be just the romantic relationships. Any woman, I think if you truly love her, if you're actually with her, when I'm saying be with her, it doesn't mean sit on the same couch and play on your phone. If she knows you are with her and she's loved by you, you will not need to understand her. It is as simple as that. Regarding understanding, I would say the more logic and brain power you use and try to understanding them, the more time you will be losing, because even God doesn't know that. So let's leave that to God on understanding them and how they are and why they operate the way they operate, and just focus on loving them the right way. It should clear everything else. So the next question we have is from Vijit, name is Vijit. So valid question. How do you know if someone is the one? Like the one is typically when they say आपका one love ही होगा, or like this person is your soulmate, or this is the one for me, right? We all have that impression. So how do you know if this person is the one or if it's just a passing phase? So I would just kind of encourage you to forget everything you've seen in a movie. Because in movies, please understand, वो एक 2 घंटे का time होता है. वो 2 घंटे में they have to establish how they fell in love while looking at each other first sight. So attraction up can happen at first sight, but I think this journey of finding the one requires you to walk along with this person and become the one for them, and then see where this goes. Because बहुत बार जो हम सोचते हैं passing phase है, casual था, ऐसे ही था, you've seen those people go ahead, get married, live very happily, and yes, few years later they say, yeah, I think we are soulmates. No, I don't think they were soulmates. They became soulmates as they walked along this journey together. Regarding the one, I would say just focus on being the one rather than finding that one complete person who's already the one and that's the one for you, because that's not really how love works. Love is a lot of kind of being with the other person, constructing it day by day, after which you still don't know where it will go. तो ये journey आपको लेनी ही लेनी है. You have to dive into this sea and find out for yourself. There are no fixed answers here, and you won't have any ready-made kind of placards put on that person's forehead that, oh, this is passing phase and this is the one. This is something you'll have to find out, and you'll have to focus on being the right person in trying to find the one. So that is my conclusion from the love that I have witnessed in my journey so far. So our next question, very practical question, from a user ID which says @virgin_hubs. Pretty obvious question, assuming this is the user ID. This person's asking how to talk to women. The simplest answer I can give you is exactly how you talk to any other human. Just that, okay, in a woman's case, you're probably attracted to her, or you think she's interesting, or maybe you would like to take her out. So in the most normal way possible, without making it a big deal, or without trying to impress, or without trying so hard to make it look casual, if you just dropped the whole thing and went and spoke with her like a real person, just a normal person, I think that would work really well. And please don't blame girls जब लड़की upset हो जाती है, किसी लड़के ने approach किया, कुछ बोला that अच्छा I think I like you, or I think sometimes we don't get it that the guy is equally nervous. But please understand, there's so much been happening in the country that from a young age we are kind of conditioned not to very easily respond back to boys, to smile too much, to laugh at their joke, to just, we are taught to doubt. So anytime a guy comes close, either ways we get a little, kind of, I would say, guarded. So that is a very natural reaction that happens. Don't take that personally and continue talking. Now, moment a girl, I think, feels safe around you. By safe, I mean literally safe. It's like because of whatever we read in the papers, we are on our guard all the time. I don't think it takes much effort to talk to her, or to get her to react, or to get her to agree for a coffee date, or anything that might be. Just talk very, very normally. I think इसको ज़्यादा बड़ा deal मत बनाइए. This is the only advice I can give, because this has worked with me. I think if ever I responded back to a guy, it was because I felt normal around him. Okay, he expressed he was interested, but it was very, very normal. कुछ वो एकदम वो specialist के साथ आके उन्होंने बात नहीं किया. So try this. Let me know if it works. So in conclusion, I would just like to say this, that for the boys, this is a process. आप कल उठ के अचानक से एक्सपर्ट नहीं बनोगे. It's a process. You, every time you see a girl you wish to talk to, you try this. Just approaching them normally, talking to them like there's another person that you want to know. Also, message for all the girls. There are some really decent, good guys out there who are trying their best to communicate with you in the way that their friend advised them, or in the way that they understand, and they're also very nervous in approaching you or trying to talk to you. Now, if we can see that this is just both the genders trying their level best to create something beautiful in the world of love, I think it could turn into something wonderful. Maybe you could give it a try once in a while. I don't think that's such a bad thing. So our next question is from X_Logan_X, who has asked, I was wondering why we can't get into a relationship after the heartbreak, especially with someone who I loved so much. Now, this is, I think, very common. I don't mean to say it's not painful for you. I have been through it. I think all of us have been through it, where हमें लगा कि हमारी पूरी दुनिया shatter हो गई है, क्योंकि ये एक इंसान के साथ नहीं बना, ठीक है? It didn't end into marriage or the long-term thing we had. It can happen. Now, please understand, if you have had a heartbreak, obviously you're hurting, and when you're hurting, it's not the right time to make a decision about another partner. Because abhi kya hua hai that suddenly when a person you were in love with and you were kind of, they were present in your life, and now they're physically not there. It is unfamiliar. There is a void. It can make you feel a lot of things. Hurt, and it can make you feel like suddenly world has gone cold, and oh my God, I remember those emotions I have felt. But ये बहुत ज़रूरी है that you take this time out for yourself. Learn to spend time with yourself too. Don't make this dependency of, oh, you constantly need a romantic relationship to kind of feel normal or sane. तो ये अपना, you can almost consider it like a training that you have to do. इसका मैं बोल सकती हूँ कि अच्छा, shortcut is what we all call rebound, where there is an empty space in your life now and you want to fill it as soon as possible, so you just feel relieved and normal. That अरे I found love, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I think a rebound is very unfair to the other person also, because they don't know from where you're coming, and you might think you're fully in love with them, but थोड़े टाइम के बाद पता चलता है अच्छा वो जल्दबाजी में आपने ये decision लिया था, and probably this person, even though they may be nice, is not feeling like the person you want to be with. So this time that is there, after a heartbreak till you decide to dive into a new relationship. This is very, very crucial, important. Please work on yourself. If there was some place where you messed up, please try fixing it so that this burden doesn't come on the next person that you're with. So ये बहुत ही अच्छी बात है, बहुत ही normal चीज है. I understand you're going through pain, but it all ends well. That's all I can say. So guys, I have received more than 1,000 queries on love and love related problems, and we could address only these many for today, but do let me know, especially जो questions के answer मैंने दिए हैं. Please let me know if it worked for you. Let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe we can make this a series too, do some more questions. And in conclusion, all I can say is, well, it is actually love that makes the world go around. That part was true. So whether it is, how to learn how to talk to girls or boys, whether it is the heartbreak, whether it is the effort you had to take or the struggle you had to go through, all I can tell you is that it is all worth it. So take your chances and maybe just see where it goes. For all you know, something wonderful might just come out of it.